his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Florida Atlantic about to put toe to leather and get this thing started. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Roadrunners offense will have the football first. And, David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Play action on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Roadrunners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Running inside, it's Browning. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer.
And the pass rush is a... and they tackle him at the 19. The Roadrunners will call on their punt team. Catches it at the 30. Slips through the line. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So Florida Atlantic's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. He's been able to put together a solid resume. We're anxious to see what he can do in this one. Now they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. Florida Atlantic races to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He'll keep it on 2nd down. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Looking to throw for it. Got it. On the move at the 30. There he goes. To the house. Touchdown Owls! They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
And they tacked on the extra point.
Florida Atlantic, 7, UTSA, 0.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UTSA taking over and the offense heads out to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
2nd down to the air. Turns it upfield. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
And Offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to him in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
And it's the Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. Finds his man on the RPO. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. Escapes the pressure going right. He'll throw it. Dangerous throw on that one.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You got to catch that and make that a pick.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Roadrunners will send out the punt unit. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The Owls are in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
Pulls it on the option. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Powers inside. Hard running there. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 25. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Finds the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Florida Atlantic has the offense humming.
After giving up that big shot defensively, how confident are you calling that coverage again? You're now on your own end of the field, and now your backs are against the wall.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Fires to the tight end. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go back to the ground. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush right in his face. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Trying to take it back.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Way off target there.
You hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Got the back over the middle. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. New set of downs after the completion. Quick give. It's Browning.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Rid of it on the RPO. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. And guys, Florida Atlantic is on top. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll run it. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Roadrunners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Handoff again. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense kind of create some confusion, speed up that.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Roadrunners!
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And the extra point was good. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed it.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Lost to throw on third. Fires to the big fella. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. And the Owls will hustle to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
The give to the back. At midfield, he's got room. There he goes. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Pulls it on the option. Finds a crease at the 20. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Moving out to the right. Trying to escape and get it himself. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. And it's the Roadrunners. Can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Caught. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Left side is Rice. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Defense all over.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. He'll pull it down and run. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone.
Man, what a nice run by the QB. Great job exploding, getting upfield, and then smartly getting out of bounds. And, man, how hard is it to stop an offense with a guy at the quarterback spot that's so dynamic? And I think this is starting to get really frustrating for this defense, man. This is a drive that they're putting play after play together. And you finally force the third down, and they get the first down again. And so starting to sub some bodies because they're getting a little bit tired. They've got to find a way to get a third down stop.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Second down, going to throw it. Pulls it in. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Touchdown, UTSA! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point is good. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Buckner. Turning it on! Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Gets rid of it. Right side, it's Moses. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Wants to go up top on second down. Out wide left, it's Moses. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw it. On the run, fires downfield. Soft spot in the middle. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. The Owls, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. And he's brought down after a short gain. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. He got it. Beat down in bounds.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? First play of this drive. Got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Look out! Keeps it and gets the first down. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to the big tight end. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. We begin with Georgia taking on the South Carolina Gamecocks. And it's Georgia in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone-booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Back now to your game inside the Alamo Dome. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Alamo Dome.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Roadrunners will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32. And we'll stop play right now. We have an injury timeout. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. They'll run the screen. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Rush is on. He'll try to do it himself. Turns it on in midfield. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. Just when they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. A costly holding penalty backs him up. It's 1st and 20. Snapped it in the shotgun. Going to try to get it himself. At the 40, there he goes. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. 1st down from the 43. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Wants to pass. Under pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to get the first through the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Snapped on 4th down. He's got it, 1st down and more. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. The Roadrunners look to keep this drive humming. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Well, the head coach told us in pregame he liked the way his defensive speed matched up, and it's really hard to get the edge against these guys.
Yeah, and everybody wants to run outside and get their fast guys in space, but you look at how fast these backers close and run the football, it looks like you've got a little bit of space out wide, and then, boom, it's gone in a hurry.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Fires left. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Taking it the other way. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Hits inside. It's Buckner. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He's dropped. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Back's got it on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped right at the 40-yard line, and do they dare try to convert from their own territory on 4th down? Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looks it in. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They're working that left side. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Couldn't set his feet.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
He's got it. At midfield, he's got room. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And it's the Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Browning. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
2nd down, going to throw it. Throws quickly. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Lost to throw on first. Out wide right, it's Browning. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Keeps it on first down. Plows through the defense. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
They're all over him, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Turns it loose. Intercepted for the 11th time. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. First step in this drive comes from their own 44. Fresh set of downs going up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Browning. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. The Roadrunners come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And it's the Roadrunners come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. First down, 10 yards to go.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up one on the play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. Now just about ready to snap it to start the fourth. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Tells the run, wants to pass. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open.
This quarterback is really struggling in this game with decisions and also accuracy. He's already being picked off multiple times, and that time, that was a bad underthrow. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on touchdown, UT San Antonio. And they take it in for 6 more points. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Extra point, anything but routine. It's good, and we're tied here in the fourth quarter. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Keeps it on the option. What a cut. Now he's loose. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Mayer. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Left side, it's Moses. Offense on the move. Hey, big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Owls are moving quickly down the field.
And that's a really good throw by this QB, man. Seeing the crossing routes, putting it on his chest so he can keep running across the field, get those yards after the catch. Nice job being on the same page with QB and receiver.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Owls. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. What a game he's had. Third touchdown of this one and 5 on the season. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Throws to the wideout. Right side, it's Rice. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. The run inside. It's Browning. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Out wide right. It's Rice. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Right back to the well. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. And the Roadrunners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Running inside, it's Browning. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
On the ground, it's Browning. Run ends there.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. So can the defense get one more stop, one more time, and hold on to this lead? He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to run, it's Browning. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Burrowing for yardage. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the fourth with a touchdown. Quarterback will keep it. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Roadrunners!
Man, you did the hard part. What a drive, putting points together, getting 6. Now, what are you going to do? Decision time. Do you want to go for the win right now, go for the 2-point conversion, or kick this thing and go into overtime with seconds running down on the clock?
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.